Salutation, gang. How you doing? Look, bro, I've been seeing this a lot lately, and I just need to speak on it. The Lord's putting it on my heart. I need to speak on this. We are being backdoored. Are you listening to me? We are being backdoored by our own people. If you know what that means, or don't know what that means, that's a hood term for like you're being set up in your own backyard by your own people. And just look at everything, how's it going in society. It doesn't even make sense. You get me? One, they're saying like a 40 a 40 odd 70 hit the collarbone and didn't go through. Come on, man. And then you could see, slow down the video, right, from another direction, and I'm talking about our boy Charlie. You can see a bullet coming this way, hitting him here, downwards, coming out over here. Bro, we are being backdoored. And then, you know what's a shame? This is a big sign for all of us that are Christian. Because what did Jesus say? I didn't come to bring peace, but I came to bring a sword. I came to set everybody at variant, father against son, mother against daughter, brother against brother, sister against sister, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom, right? Peep this, right? Listening to that. Okay. Peep this. And it's a shame to say this, but this is going to be a pure example so you can see what type of evil we're dealing with in this world, and be very cautious and be very vigilant. Our boy Charlie, right? Our boy Charlie, R.I.P., may the Lord have him in his glory. Listen to this. He got backdoored by all the people around him, including even, I'll go as far as to say it, but it hurts to even think like that, the woman that he loved, bro. He got backdoored by everybody. His whole Turning Point crowd, his whole company, his people said it was his friend. That one old dude that was like, oh, I was riding with Charlie, he was my son. Bro, all you people, y'all don't fool me. All you people got bought out. Every single one of you got bought out. And you guys allowed him. You guys allowed him to die that death. You guys sold out. You guys sold out God for money. And how does that feel, huh? Hope you guys are proud of yourself. Because now the next statement I'm about to say is going to hit to the hearts of all believers and all men. Us saints, us prophets, us men of God, here on right now, are declaring war against all the evil worldly principalities in this world. We, the saints, need to go to war with all of these dark entities. We cannot sit back. We cannot watch this play out no more. Because if we watch it play out, and we keep watching it play out, it's gonna head into a direction that by the time it gets there, it's gonna be out of everybody's hands. It's gonna be far out of control. Nobody's gonna be able to subdue or hold back what's gonna come. So we must be the ones to carry the sword and shields into battle, bro. Into battle. It's a shame, man, that man believed in everybody around him. He loved everybody around him just to get backdoored by the same people he loved. And all Christians have this variant, have your eyes peeled like this, because we are all gonna come into that same battle, that same decision, that people you love the most, people who are with you, will be set at variance against you, because not everybody that's with you is of God. And if you're not of God, you're of the enemy. It's like that verse that says, anybody who is friend of the world has enmity to God. So if you love this world, you are an enemy of God. Think about that shit. Think about that shit right quick. And yeah, bro, listen. And if you guys don't want to go to wars with the evil in this world, fine. Fuck it. If I gotta go in myself, I'll go in myself. But fuck that. If we don't stand now, if you don't stand now, there isn't gonna be a future for none of us, including your children. The devil's not hiding no more, bro. The devil is not hiding no more. He is right in our faces. Just like God is right in our faces. But many of us are blind to God being in our faces. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. And a lot of us lined up to the journey and the path of God. We are gonna be done up, or that's gonna be the same attempt they did on him is they're gonna do it to all of us, man. They're gonna backdoor all of us. It's like a order. I don't know if you guys seen Star Wars, and this is gonna hit you guys home. Those who know Star Wars and the Bible, Order 66. When Palpatine calls in Order 66 to all the sleeping agents of the Matrix to wake them up, right? All the clones with the chips in them, bro, to wake them up, to turn against all Jedi generals. And they all got slaughtered by their own company, which they trained under, and they loved. And people that loved them, it wasn't their fault either. People who turned on them, they loved them. But the chip made them flip. Be very, very mindful. Keep your eyes peeled and open. They're trying to Order 66 us, all of us. And now, I don't know if you guys seen what they're implementing in the UK. UK made it official. They said, yo, by the end of the year, by the end of the summer, y'all better have them chips in your hands. Y'all don't have the chips in your hands, guess what? You can't buy, you can't sell, you can't trade, you can't work, you can't fuck, you can't do nothing. Bro, what does that sound like to you, man? The mark of the beast has been presented already. It's been implemented, presented. So that means our time right now is thinning. The veil is thinning. Our time is getting short. So if we don't gather the armies now, bro, how God is speaking, man, if we don't gather the armies now, bro, we're in some fucking trouble, bro. All of us. All of us. And also, for those who are evil and follow the darkness of this world, you got one last chance to surrender. Surrender now. If you do not surrender, that's fine by us. The God of our heavenly army will slay all of you. And slay you to the point that your afterlife will be pure, eternal damnation. No living, no thriving, no breaks in hell. Pure torture. So with that being said, this is the last chance the Lord gives you guys to turn back and surrender. So if you don't surrender, we are coming with everything we got, everything in our arsenal to protect humanity, the Republic, and this nation of God. And I'm not talking about weapons, because we don't have to come at anybody. This is what people don't realize, us Christians. We don't have to come at anybody with no physical weapons. all we need to come at you is with spiritual weapons. And spiritual weapons in the spirit realm will slay your physical. We don't have to come at you, man, with no physical weapons. Know that. The spiritual weapons are way stronger than the physical ones. Physical only could take out the body, but a spiritual could take out the body and soul. God is speaking, bro. If y'all don't believe me, God is speaking, bro. And I know this is touching you guys' heart, bro. That's crazy, man, because as of lately today, I don't know, I feel like time is short. Time is thinning. Like, something's gonna come upon us. Like, you could feel it, you can sense it. The air is thick. And all I'm saying is that the active Christians that are up, the active Christians that know what I'm talking about, wake up. Wake up. We're being called to the front lines. Wake up. Wake up. And this world's gonna think you're crazy. This world's gonna impose a lot of things on us. But wisdom is justified by her children. And at the end of the trumpets playing, everybody's gonna know that we were right. I'm calling it out now. So when it happens later, it's not a surprise to you guys. That's why I also didn't believe, because it said that these end days there's going to be false prophets. That's why I didn't believe all that rapping about the rapture, and the rapture is going to be the 24th or the 25th and all this type of, bro. If the Son of God didn't even know the hour, right? It says in the Bible, the Son of Man doesn't even know the hour, only the Father does, right? What makes you think that some regular schmegular prophets are gonna know the time and the hour of the rapture? That's how you know that we're amongst a lot of false prophets too, that dress up in wolves and sheep clothing and are devouring the crowd as we speak, are living off pure faith. Trust me, you know the difference between a righteous, true prophet and a false prophet. Because God's word is going to testify for you. Just like my words are testifying for me right now. That's true prophet. The words that come out your mouth is true and are felt. A false prophet has to convince you when they're lying. I don't have to convince you of nothing. Just like my God, Jesus, didn't have to convince nobody of nothing. Whoever has ears, let him hear. Whoever has eyes to see, let them see. If you don't have ears to hear or eyes to see, you weren't meant to hear or listen to this message because you're not of God. Simple. You get me? And I knew it, bro. People call it, oh, the rapture, that, bro. Oh, and then it's funny because then he posted the video. He's like, oh, you know, it might be tomorrow. Bro, you don't sit your dumb ass down, bro, and stop leading a lot of people into the lies. Now what that person did is a great disservice to many believers. Great disservice. Because now people who didn't even believe or were on the fence about it believed his lie. And now they're like, oh, if this didn't happen, so God doesn't exist. You get me? And now you threw a lot of people further away from God, bro. Threw them all the way over there to the opposite direction, bro. Telling you, bro. This is a war, bro. Every day I wake up is a war, bro. This is a fucking war, bro. People better wake the fuck up, bro. This is a war out here, bro. People are too busy with their lives and how this is going now. Bro, in a little hot minute, all of this is gonna end, bro. There isn't gonna be no life for you to go to and bask in and try to. There isn't. We are in the end days. Jesus says, those who keep their lives for their sake shall lose it. But those who lose their life Sorry. Those who lose their life for my sake shall be saved, shall have everlasting life. So think about it. And and there's another verse too, Romans 14. Whether we live for the Lord. And whether we die for the Lord. It's not your life to begin with. It's a selfish view you have to thinking that is your life to begin with. It's not even your life. This isn't even your body. This isn't even my body shit. This isn't even my spirit. Everything I have in this world is rented. God gave me everything. Nothing is mine. Nothing is ours. Everything belongs to God. It's crazy, bro. And then it frustrates me, man. I see society and people with their mochachinos and it's like, you know, like, it's like somebody wakes up out of the Matrix. You're out of that pod, and you're just desperately going up to the other machines and trying to pull them apart and trying to wake other people up and get up and get up and get up. But for the life of you, you can't, bro. You can't. A few select might get up, but you're trying to free everybody, and you're just relentlessly. I find myself in my life doing this, and you're just relentlessly trying to break people out, and everybody's just comfortable being asleep. It's like the dude in the Matrix that says that when he's eating the steak, he's like, I know that right now I'm not even eating the steak. I know it. Right now I'm probably in a pod just being fed through a tube. But he's like, all the sensors in my brain are telling me that it's delicious. Like I'm eating a steak. And then the last words he says is, ignorance is bliss. And this world is living in pure ignorance because it's bliss. It's peaceful. It's appeasing to live in ignorance because you don't have the responsibility, right? You don't have that action of, wait, something is terribly wrong. Let's see how we could fix it. On the contrary, that dude that was eating the steak in the Matrix, he was like, I don't even care if I wake up, and I don't even care if I die in this fucking grid, right in this Matrix grid. I don't. All I want to stay is ignorant. And that's what's going on with a lot of people. They just want to stay ignorant. They don't care. They don't care if Jesus is coming tomorrow. They don't care if the mark of the beast is going to be implemented later today. They don't give a fuck, bro. Till the trumpets start. Once the trumpets start, everybody's going to run for cover. Everybody's going to look for true prophets. Everybody's going to try to line up with God. And it's like God is tired of that because God is like, damn, it's too late now. I've been calling a lot of you guys. I've been talking to a lot of you guys. I've been trying to get a lot of you guys to wake up every day. And every day I've been in your face. But you're just chosen to ignore me. So now when calamity strikes, just know I was at your door knocking, waiting patiently. I got tired and I left. And you cannot blame me because I stood at your door and gave you many chances to let me in and allow me to come to you. And also, I allowed you to come to me, to bang on me. But you're so caught up with you, with your selfishness, that you forgot to look at me. Can't blame God now. Can't blame God. People are so quick to run and judge and call and blame God and curse and why God? Why? No, bro. No. God gave you many chances. He keeps giving you chances right now. This is probably a chance from God. This is probably him trying to wake you up, shake you out of complacency. Wake up. And if you don't want to wake up, God's not going to make you wake up. God's going to allow you to deep slumber. You chose to ignore him, and now you suffer the consequences. So I don't know who needs to hear this. And to be honest, sometimes I don't even know why I speak the things I speak. God just puts them in my heart, and I need to speak. So I don't know who needs to hear this, but it's important, man. It's important. We need to come in accordance, on the same page, all get together, call upon God, and slay the evil of this world. If we don't do that, you cannot cry in the future when all the consequences come upon your head. If you like this video, and if you think, you feel like the world needs to hear this video, like, share it to everybody. Share it on your socials, share it on your Facebook, send it to your mom. Nigga, I don't care what you do. Share. Like, share. Let the world hear you.